Welcome back, guys. So previously we were able to add the sign in and the sign up button within the login screen, and what we need to do next is being able to properly hook up the sign up button. So whenever you tap on it, it will go ahead and navigate into a new screen, which is going to be a login screen. As you can see, maybe the text fields and the button are the same, so we will be reusing them to pretty much make the screen, and then we can navigate back. And so we are going to be using a combination of view model and coordinator. So pretty much tap on the sign up button, and then the view controller asks the view model to do the logic, and then the view model in turns will ask the coordinator to use its navigation controller and transition into the next screen. So that's what we'll be doing into this particular video. Without any further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So first, identify which button need to have the action. It's obviously going to be the sign up button. So far we can just go ahead and add it into the view did load, and then we will figure out a way to make it cleaner. So go ahead and auto target on it, wire on self. The action, just make sure you tap selector, maybe sign up button pressed, and the event is going to be whenever the button is touched up inside. So we need to create that function, right? Let's go ahead and create a Objective-C private func, and then don't pass any argument. So far, let's go ahead and print sign up just to make sure that the button is this function is properly hooked with the button. Okay, we're expecting this statement to be printed on the console. Okay, nice. So now what can we do? Let's go ahead and create a view model. I will just put it on the same file for now, and then make it final so that the login view model will not be subclassable. Login view model, right? And then it's a final class. What do we need so far? We just need one function, right? Func sign up, and we can take this print statement and move it in here. So now this login view controller need to have access to the view model, right? So why don't we go ahead and inject it for now? Let's do private let login view controller, login view model. What is the type? It's going to be a login view model, right? And then in order for it to properly work, we need to set it. So we are going to use dependency injection in here. Go ahead and copy this part, or you can type it, and then make sure you set it self.view model equal login view model. Alright, and we need to call super.init. Since it's a view controller, just pass snip nil and bundle nil, and then go ahead and fix this by using the required initializer, right? So now whenever you tap on the sign up button, what happens? We just ask the view model to go ahead and sign up. Now we're expecting the same statement to be printed, sign up. Okay, there we go. There is something that I have forgotten. This is our composition routes, and we have to make sure we create the view model and then inject it, right? So let's login view model equal login view model, and then we can pass pass it as an constructor injection. So now it should work properly. So now when we tap on the sign up, it should print sign up, right? Cool. That's what we wanted so far. But now we need to create a view controller. Let me go ahead and move this into a new file first. Go ahead and copy the class name, Command N to create a new file, and then make sure you select a Swift file and then create it. Now we can go ahead and cut this and then just paste it in here. Okay, now we need to present the view the sign up screen, so that whenever I tap on the sign up, that's the screen that need to be presented, right? Let me go ahead on the same file for now. Let's go ahead and create a view controller. Let's call it class. It's going to be sign up view controller. Let's do sign up. Yeah, sign up view controller. It's going to be, let me import UI kit, and then view did load. Build very quick. It's going to be a subclass of UI view controller, and then we need to invoke the view did load lifecycle. Make sure you do super the view did load, and then just make sure right now you have the view, the background screen, I don't know, orange for now, right? We can maybe move this into its own file now. Let's go ahead and copy this. Make sure you import UI kit. Import UI kit. Okay. There you go. We can get rid of this now. So ideally, you see right now in our login view model, we have a UI kit importation. This should never happen in the view model. You shouldn't import any UI kit modules or any view models. So because a view model should be agnostic of any UI element. So, but so far, what we can do is just go ahead and do, for example, let me think. We need a coordinator, right? We need a coordinator that will be able to do the navigation. So why don't we go ahead and create a coordinator and then just inject it in here? Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Private let coordinator is going to be let's say login coordinator. So let's go ahead and create this protocol, login coordinator. So far we only have, let's put one operation which is going to be present the coordinator. Okay, so go ahead and do func navigate to what, to sign up screen. Right, so now this coordinator need to be injected, or we can use constructor injection. We have those two options, but for now, let's say the coordinator is not going to be injected. We will just maybe leverage it. That will be pretty much it. So let me build, because it's class and has no initializer, because I need to make it optional. And then let's go ahead and make it a weak variable so far, just to avoid some retain cycle, and I don't want to go deep in it so far. It must be a no class, therefore we need to make this any object. This way it worked properly. Now whenever sign up is tapped, we can go ahead and pretty much ask the coordinator to navigate to the sign up screen, right? And now we need a concrete implementation of this particular login coordinator. Okay, so let's go ahead and maybe create an application coordinator. Final class application coordinator. So this application coordinator will be responsible to pretty much do the navigation, right? Or let me see, actually, so far let me go ahead and make the scene delegate conform to that protocol, and we can fix that later. Extension scene delegate, this login coordinator. This way we are going to have to implement this function navigate to sign up, and in order to navigate to sign up we are going to need this navigation to do the presentation, right? But this variable is only accessible within this scope, so we're gonna have to make it a little bit of class level property so we can use it within this function. So go ahead and do var navigation. It's going to be a UI navigation controller. Just make it optional for now, and then instead of using the creating a new variable here, just do navigation equal this, right? Okay, now the view control is still the same navigation. So now what do we do? Navigate to sign up. Let's go ahead and create let view sign up view controller equal I guess it's sign up view controller. Okay, so now what do we need to do? We just need to present it, right? So let's do navigation controller dot present. What does it need? Or let's push it actually. Push view controller. It's going to push the sign up view controller and then animation true. Okay, so let's I haven't set the login view model. We need to set the coordinator. We need to set the coordinator in there because it has a coordinator variable. We can do this login view model dot coordinator. Actually the variable coordinator seems like it's private, so I'm gonna have to expose it for now so I can properly set it from outside. Let me go back to the scene delegate. So we got login view model coordinator is going to equal self, right? I can do it here or I can do it like down here. Let's see what it does. Okay, there we go. You guys saw that part, right? It navigated properly. So let me go ahead and set breakpoints and show you guys how the flow is working right now. Set one here. Let me open the view controller. One in here, one in here. Okay guys, let me go ahead and run the application one more time and then just walk you through the flow. Okay, first what do we are in our root composition. what do we do? First thing first, we create the login view model, and then we set the coordinator of the view model to be self. Why did we make it self? Because scene delegate is conforming to this login coordinator, thus it has the ability to execute, navigate to sign up screen, right? And then it will go ahead and set it down here. Seems like my computer is running slow right now, so that's why I cannot continue the program execution. But pretty much at this stage, it will go ahead and create the login view controller and then inject the view model. And then if I open the login view model, let's say we tap on this particular button, the sign up view controller, the sign up button press. Once you tap on it, it will ask the view model that got injected to execute the sign up, right? And now the view model asks the coordinator to navigate to the sign up screen. Since when we were creating this view model, the scene delegate set itself to be the coordinator. Now the scene delegate will actually go ahead and do this part right here, and then it will go ahead and create a sign up view controller and then just navigate to it. Guys, I don't want the video to get too long, so let me just stop in here, and then on the next screen we can actually go ahead and pretty much clean this part up, you know, create our application coordinator, and then instead of having to do property settings, we can do property injection. All right, see you guys, bye bye.